Microsoft and the people working with the grant here in Columbus did a great job of getting some incentives in the hands of the children.
I knew we were going to win and everybody started walking. They got excited as we went closer because we knew we were going to win.
Well, the program actually worked as we conceived it, which amazed me.
Congratulations to all the winners.
An important focus of this for many of the people involved was childhood obesity.
Anytime you pick up a newspaper or you see a program on TV, you can always find something about childhood obesity or the lack of physical fitness in students today, especially adolescents.
Traditional healthcare intervention with childhood obesity to modify lifestyle, either in terms of activity levels or food, is not successful.
The Columbus Research Foundation was one of 15 organizations who were fortunate enough to receive a grant from the BeWell Fund.
We started a notion of what could we do that would engage today's school children to get them to do a better job in paying attention to their own welfare, metabolically, their weight, and their health.
The website would allow them to log in daily activity. They were given a pedometer at the beginning of the program. As they collectively added their miles into the website, they were put together as a home room. So there was an interactive map, and the map started in Columbus, Georgia, and it ended in Redmond, Washington, which is the home of Microsoft HealthStories, thereby Walk to Microsoft. They, as a classroom, collectively accrued miles to walk across the country, and the first classroom to reach Redmond, Washington via a virtual walk was the winning home room.
From the time she got up till the time she went to bed, she wore her pedometer everywhere.
Well, within the program was the Health Vault component, and this gave the students an opportunity to go home and log in their activities and share it with their families.
Well, being a former runner who was desperately trying to get in and stave off a little weight gain on my own, I was excited about having an excuse to do more walking myself.
The database of the system had food that was already put in and given values based on calories, cholesterol, and fat.
The snacks I started eating, it was like more fruits and vegetables instead of like junk food, as in like chips and like ice cream and cookies.
We still eat junk food, but we eat more vegetables now.
There was more of an awareness of eating healthy.
We felt that children today were going to be more responsive to a technologically based program and more responsive to a program that involved their peers and the environment in which they normally function, such as school or athletic programs.
The children are online a good bit anyway, and they can flick over to MySpace or Facebook or whatever else they're doing online or playing games, and then go back over and get into the Health Vault, because it's pretty easy to get into.
This is a whole program that could be made available to schools all over the United States and be a model at very little cost to the schools to teach children computer-based learning, better lifestyle, better food selection, and encourage activity.
The Health Vault website was very easy to access. I did go into it several times and just kind of played around, which is the easiest way for me to understand anything on the computer that it's new to me.
I did use Health Vault, and I went in there and it was very user-friendly. And the capability of being able to upload your records and stuff like that, I thought would be beneficial.
We had 10 middle schools in the Muskogee County School District who participated, and from those 10 middle schools, nearly 1,000 total participants.
In our family's life, when Kurt became involved in the program, we all became a little more active. I actually joined a gym.
I think most of the kids got more active. Like we started doing more things in like PE.
We thought about how Microsoft Health Vault contributed to the overall success of this program. And in the final analysis, it was really a linchpin for the program, because that web-based resource gave us a mechanism to allow the common entry of all participants in the program and all the data in the program through one port.
I think an online tool played a huge role in motivating the kids to check their mileage, to be even concerned about it. All that information right there at their fingertips on the computer in the Health Vault. Just being able to check on where they are and where every one of their friends is and where everyone who's competing is. That kind of gave them an idea not only what other people in our school were doing, but also what other people in the city were doing. 7th grade is a difficult year because they're going through so much and they're so obsessed with their own social lives. But the great thing is just to see that, wait a minute, exercise, eating well can be a part of my life and I can still be cool.